I think certainly in my mind, I've got the guys that I feel like in game one that we'll go with from this point on. But we still have a weekend of scrimmages, 3 scrimmages ahead of us, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's going to tell us a lot by putting some guys in some different roles and different situations and still moving some guys around. But we've been doing that since the fall, and I guess the only certainty is that on February 17th, we've got a really good opponent as Northeastern will be in town, and they're working hard to beat us. And we know that going into it, so we're working really hard to compete on that Friday.
A little over a week out, how good do you feel right now? I mean, has it been a good few weeks here?
It really has. I think the weather, obviously you couldn't ask for anything better, and getting your team prepared. That's one thing about the South. You hope that you have that weather. There's no guarantee that you do, but we've been very fortunate to get a lot of good work in. With an older group. We've got some younger guys, but I think we've got some older guys that have had a taste of college baseball, not only at the Division I level, but at the junior college level. So they have some experience about them. They know the workload is important, that we come out and we pay attention to detail and don't get bored with what we're trying to do and try to get ahead and look towards February 17th. You got to be very professional and businesslike in your work ethic, and I think this group has done exactly that.
Coach, you got Kirk and Hayden with a lot of starting experience, but beyond that, not a lot of guys with as much reps at the starting spot. Do you know who the Sunday starter will be yet?
I'm not ready right yet to name that, and I don't really know who the Friday and Saturday is. I think it's one of those two, obviously. I'm pretty confident there, but I really want to get through this weekend. I want to see what happens through this weekend. I don't want to try to get ahead of the game with naming anything there, because anything can happen with it. Hopefully, nothing bad will happen, but I live in a world of reality where such things do exist, and your plans change when you don't need them to or don't want them to. But pitching wise, obviously we've got to have some new guys step up. We do have some guys that are familiar with the roles and situation that we're going to ask them to be in, and that's Kirk and Hayden, as you alluded to, as a starter. We've got Stevie Powers returning as a sophomore that had 5 starts, but performed very, very well for us out of the pen. Was able to give us multiple outings, not having to rest him for a whole week as a starter, so I think that's important. Trying to establish that. Nick Sandlin, obviously, on the back end of the game, gives you that great option, but he also has taught you that you don't want to wait till the end if you don't have the depth to get you there. If we look back at the South Alabama game last year down in Biloxi, we went to him early, but we were already behind. I believe that South Alabama, he really held him at bay, and so he's able to give you more than just that. So, but we've got a lot of newcomers coming in. We've lost 315 innings from last year. Some of those innings, Walker Powell, who unfortunately had Tommy John surgery, his second one this past summer, won't be available this year. He'll take his red shirt this year. So, when you look at that 315 innings that aren't with us, that opens up a lot of opportunities for some new guys, and certainly they're going to get their chances.